Now, let's start with communication and culture of Unit 8, our World Heritage Site. Now, first one, communication. And I would like you to come to Activity 1, Making Decision.
Communication and culture.
Communication and a field trip to a heritage site. 1. Working groups. Your group needs to decide on a heritage site to visit on your next field trip.
Now, read about Hoi An ancient town, Mission Sanctuary, citadel of the whole dynasty, and read an example, and then shows the answers. You can see that it is the suggested answer on IseeBooks. Let's discuss where we will go on our next heritage site field trip. How about visiting citadel of the whole dynasty? It is the only stone citadel in South Asia. I prefer exploring an old town, visiting temples, pagodas, ancient homes, relics of the Sahun and Tram cultures in Hoi An ancient town will bring us a lot of experience. Why don't we go there? Great idea, but we had better visit Hoi An in Mid-Autumn Festival. There will be more interesting things for us to enjoy. We are not able to visit all those places in one day, either because we have only a day off. Therefore, citadel of the whole dynasty should be a better option this time. It is also nearer than Hoi An. Oh, I agree with you. We may visit Hoi An another time. Now, let's move to Activity 2, Presentation.
2. Present your group's decision on the heritage site to visit to the class. Try to convince your classmates that this would be the best place to see.
Now, as you can see, if you study in the classroom, you can exchange your idea with your partner and persuade or convince your classmate. But if you use IseeBooks, you can press on Show Answers to consult more information. You can see that after our discussion, we decided that Hoi An ancient town would be the best place to see for some reason. Firstly, it is known as the well-preserved example of South Asia trading posts dating from the 15th century to the 19th century. So there are many old and historic things to explore, and we must be impressed by the quiet and fresh atmosphere in there, all of which enable us to thrill out ourselves. Secondly, it is famous for temples, pagodas, ancient homes, relics of Sahun and Tram culture, and so on, which remind us of Lee in the past and provide us lots of knowledge of religions and culture. Last but not least, the local people are really hospitable and friendly. They keep smiling at tourists and are willing to help us whatever they can. Also, we can experience homestay with them. Now we continue. The second main part today is culture, and the first activity of culture, question and answers.
Culture. Taj Mahal, a World Heritage Site. 1. Look at the photo of Taj Mahal, a World Heritage Site. Answer the questions.
Now you can see that. First one, I think it is the temple or a mausoleum in India. And I can see a mausoleum with unique architectural construction from a long time ago. Let's move to Activity 2, Matching.
2. Read the text. Match the highlighted words in the text with the definitions below.
Now you can see that a round roof that has a circular base, an excellent work of art, an impressive building housing a tomb or group of tomb, or a place for Muslims to worship. And now read through the passage and match. You can see that. First one is that a round roof that has a circular base is a dome. The second, An excellent work of art is masterpiece. Continue. An impressive building housing a tomb or a group of tombs is that we have a mausoleum. And a place for Muslims to worship is mosque. Now let's move to Activity 3, question and answers.
3. Answer the questions.
Now first one, why was Taj Mahal built? So you can see that it was built by order of the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his favorite wife Mumtaz, who died in childbirth. So type here, it was built by order of the Mughal Emperor. Order of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife Mumtaz, who died in childbirth. Okay, and how about number 2? How long did it take to complete the construction of the Taj Mahal complex? So it took 21 years. It took 21 years from 1632 to 1653. And number 3, why is Taj Mahal considered to be an outstanding work of art? Taj Mahal features a magnificent marble dome on the top of the tomb, decorated with a lotus design. It represents the greatest architectural and artistic achievement of Muslim art. Its unique beauty comes from the balance and harmonious blending of various elements. And we come to the final part, discussion.
4. If you have the opportunity to travel or to visit Taj Mahal, give reasons for your decision.
Now, if you had an opportunity to travel, would you visit Taj Mahal? And give reason for your decision. And it depends. And if you use IseeBooks, you can press on Show's answer to know more information. Taj Mahal is a giant mausoleum which has unique architecture. The history about the tomb is quite interesting, and it attracts me a lot. Moreover, its unique beauty has been recognized as the World Heritage, so I want to come, see, and find out more information about it. Now, we've just finished Communication and Culture of Unit 8, our World Heritage Site. At home, review vocabulary, prepare looking back and projects, and don't forget to access IseeBooks to practice. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye.